I'm designing a custom Lego set of my childhood home for my dad. This is day 35. We have three rules. They are 20-minute video every day, no editing, show some progress, and actually let's start our timer. And then our bonus rule of let's yap. Um, so let's see. Yesterday we were working more on this laundry room. After the fact, I realized I never actually attached the front of the dryers. So, um, yeah, we did attach that. But I gotta figure out now how to do this. So, let's see. What would even go back there? Uh, I just got back from the hot tub, so that was a good vibe. Okay, this one could be better. Although I think you can literally just use the 2x2, right? Or the 1x1, or sorry, the 2x1, like these that have the studs, right? It won't be fully hidden, but I think it's good enough that I mean, you're not gonna notice it's so crammed down there. Yeah, honestly, that's plenty good. And then I guess though we probably should put something back there. I do want these separate because then it really feels like dryers. But like along the back there, maybe we go for like a 1x6. Yeah, let's go 1x6. If anyone's been watching Beast Games, finalist was tonight, or the final whatever was tonight. Um, it was a good show. Like definitely some frustrating bits, but like parts that just like at the end of the day, it's just insane to think about like how much money they give away there. Like literally the winner got $5 million. If you put that into a fixed what annuity or something like that, I'm not a finance guy, so like don't take my word on it, right? Um, but as far as I know, you can put it into some kind of investment that would guarantee you uh, a 4% return, like payout, 4% dividend payout every single year. You just have to keep your money there for at least 7 years. And at the end of the time, you get your entire lump sum back. Obviously, it's lost a little bit of value because of inflation, but not a ton. But just because they're investing it for that set amount of time, they're willing to give you a payout. So, um, with $5 million, which is what the top winner got, uh, that's literally 40, or sorry, 200K. So 4% of 5 mil, 200K a year that it's just paying out to you every year for 7 years until you get your money back. Like you don't lose anything from that. You just get that money. Um, and it's like, I mean, you never work again, right? Like, I mean, obviously you would, like, I would do YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I would quit my day job is essentially what that mean. Like, I don't have to worry about money. 200K a year, like, that's so much money. And so you never have to worry about money again. And then you can just go pursue what you want to pursue. And like, if you ever did want more than 200K a year, like maybe you're trying to buy a house, and so you need more money than that or something like a lump sum. Well, it's like then you just either get a normal job, but honestly, I would just do YouTube until I made enough money from that to do whatever else, right? Like I don't know. It's crazy to me. Like the amount of money on that show that they give away is just like insane. Like multiple people made $1 million, which even that's 40K guaranteed. Sorry, just pulling up the reference here. This is what we're building now. Uh, this is the like rented out guest room we had growing up. Our guest house is a studio. So we rented that out. Um, yeah, which paid for a good chunk of the mortgage. So, bro, I'm hikey trying to do that. Like, as soon as I can buy a place, like just being able to rent out part of it so that it pays for part of where you're living, like, damn, that's the dream, right? Um, just give you more freedom, more flexibility. At the end of the day, like that's all money is for me. It's just freedom. It's just like do whatever the hell you want to do. So like that's why I like YouTube. It's like if I can make money doing it, I already want to do YouTube. So it's like if I can just make enough to live and not have some other job, then that's all I need money for. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point of getting money from me is to be able to do this. So, and ultimately doing this is just about, I guess doing this is really about the money in the way that then I can just build the cool stuff I want to build, you know? Which again is this, like this is the project I wanted to do. So that's what I'm doing. Um, so anyway, I really like that. But yeah, so I think that's probably my favorite part about the whole show is just the like insane amount of money people walk away with that just like is just absolutely life changing, like hands down, no doubt about it. It just like means you never have to worry about money again in your life. And for some people, maybe not never worry about money again, but it is life changing. Like the people that got a million, like yeah, you get the 40K guaranteed every year, which is enough for housing and food, you know, like bare necessities. And then anything you get on top of that is just for like a higher standard of living. But it's like then you have your own safety net. Like there's no starving. There's no like getting um no getting evicted, right? I mean, obviously, if you like do something crazy, but yeah. So just the thought of that's crazy to me. But yeah, so that's why I'm doing YouTube though. It's just like be able to someday, well, I guess try to make money or do make money. I'm gonna keep doing this so I make money. So it's making money doing something I want to do, so that um, I can keep doing it. And it's just I just want to spend more time doing this. You know, like I'm only putting in 30 minutes plus a day on this. But imagine if I could put in 8 hours a day, you know? Like if I had nothing else to do all day, like hell yeah, I'd be putting in 8 hours a day. And then um okay, sorry, I was just trying to see how I did this over here because I think I want to copy that. Um so yeah, if I was like had the chance, like of course I'd do 8 hours a day, and then um if it was enough to live off of, um yeah, anyway, then that's all I could do. That's all I do, you know. Okay. And then anything on top of what I need to live is just like icing on the cake. But it's like at the end of the day, the goal is just make enough to retire. Like when I say retire, it's the like stop working out of necessity and start working out of pleasure. I guess pleasure is not the right word, but you know, out of like wanting to. Um, like do what I want for work, not what I need to. Um, I mean, obviously, just in case you saw this at work, I don't want to get fired, as we talked about the other day. I'm not going to say anything about my current job, but let's just say I think most of us have jobs that, as much as we may like people we work with or even like the problems we solve day to day, like I do love some of the problems I have to solve or get to solve, really. I mean, that's why I like engineering, right? Like that's why I like building things. You're constantly dealing like solving problems. But it's like as much as I like that, I think most of us would get a different job if we could. You know, like if we didn't have to have the job we have to live, I think I think most of us would change it up. Um, or maybe I'm just the only one that's like that, but I hope not. Well, I guess I hope so. I hope you all have jobs you enjoy more. But at the end of the day, I think most of us don't have our dream job. And so this is like just getting to do what I want to do and connect with people doing it, like make whoops, my mouse is low battery. But getting to connect with people, like have that community of people that also like doing what I'm doing, like that's just the dream. So we'll get there. Like it's a matter of when, not if. Um, so I'm hyped about that. Okay, trying to decide how to do the fridge. I opened this up and I was just talking, but I realized I'm probably not going to do the storage room. Like I don't necessarily need the room, so I was like trying to see if I could just use that extra room for this kitchen. Um, again, this one's not all that important to me just because I never actually uh, I never lived in this part. My sister did, I think. Or not I think, I know. but I never did. So to me, it's not all that important to like get it like super detailed or accurate. I want it to look like the right thing, but you know, you get the vibe. Okay, let's make that the same color as that one. That's not. I just need to actually heart this, like save this. All right. Okay, I've never been totally different thought, but I've never been a froyo guy before. I've honestly not hated it, but just it's never been my thing. Um, but for some reason, I went recently, and it's now like my favorite thing. Ironically enough, I which I think is like a dream come true for my partner because she loves froyo. Um, okay, I think that's good enough. Sorry, I'm looking at this photo over here. I'll show it to y'all again. So I just did the sink, and we've got the counter space, and then the oven or the stovetop. I'm gonna do these. I don't know if I'm gonna throw this in here. And again, like I took off this wall. I'm wondering if I put it back in though, because it's like I don't want to cover up this window with anything. So I'm really not gaining a ton of room. I guess I could literally just leave out the fridge and put that wall back up. But then I feel like I gotta do something with that empty room, and I just don't know what. Um, this is gonna be the bathroom on this side. I mean, we don't really have room for a bathroom, but I guess we can put in the basics. We got enough room. Like this toilet's really a 1x2, which I'm kind of proud of these toilets. They're like randomly low key good. Yeah, and then we can put in a sink too. Like there's gonna be a lot of like mini, like you make the sink and then you plop it in. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, because we only have room for two wide. So let's go with this. And then hard part's just getting access to this, the piece down under. Um, so yeah, what are y'all's dreams? I would say I definitely like, I think we all sometimes hedge our dreams a little too much. Um, like just thinking that, like making it so if we fail, it's not as bad or doesn't feel as bad. Um, so I've definitely been trying recently to avoid that, to get away from that, because I don't think there's any benefit to it. I think it's actually only harmful. I think it just makes me less likely to reach it because I've gotten out, you know? It's like you know what, if I don't do it, it's whatever. I said there was an out. I think I'm sure you heard it when I first started this channel. Is that same vibe of like deep down, not in deep down, like near the surface, I was dying to like make this thing work. Um, and then sorry, my dog is like coming in. But yeah, um, but then like of course once I start the channel, it's like I'm just so worried that it's not gonna work that like I start hedging against it. And it's like, oh well, if or whatever, right? Like if it works out, and I just need it to work out like a little bit, like it doesn't need to be anything crazy, whatever. And it's like I feel like all that just like makes me less likely to actually do it. And it's like so definitely there was like the, well, is this my dream or not? It's like it is. So it's like stop hedging bets, like just go for it. Like if you don't make it, you don't make it, and you can feel crappy about it then. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do everything I can to achieve it, you know? Um, and I hope everyone else has dreams like that too, that you're putting in the work. That's the big thing too, is it's like all I can control is that I put in the work every day. Um, I know I'm terrible at making YouTube videos now, but I'll get better. I've already gotten better. I don't know if y'all can tell, but at least on my end, it feels like I've gotten better. So that's a good sign. But yeah, I had that problem. There's nothing that really works for that, is there? I could just switch it out for like a normal one of these, like this. A little worried on the 2 wide. The 3 wides is fine because it's spanned across. I don't know. I think it's good enough. Honestly, I think a lot of these connections are gonna be a little bit iffy, but it's like they're all. It's a small enough scale. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. Um, like the overhangs aren't huge. Yeah, I'm gonna leave out the shower there. Like how much room do we need? Yeah, we needed like a 2 wide. So here, we could. Yeah, now I'd rather have the extra room. We do need to fit a bed in here. So I mean, we could just make that even skinnier, and then make this wall skinnier too. So yeah, shoot for the stars. No, wait. Shoot for the moon, you land among the stars. You know, if you miss, you land among the stars, whatever the saying is. Um, yeah. So I'm trying to, I guess, moral of the story, I'm trying to hedge my bets less and just go for it more, and just be willing to say like, I'm either gonna hit it or I'm gonna look like a fool or I'm gonna feel terrible later because I wanted it so bad and I didn't get it. But I'd rather want it bad and be heartbroken when I don't than hedge my bets now and never see if I could have ever gotten it. Okay, I like this. I think it's coming along nicely. Okay, the only other thing, I'm like, do I continue this wall across and just shut off that thing and just leave out the fridge? Because I really only have one wide thing for the fridge anyway. Like I'm not going to cover that window. I think I do. I think I do just cover this up again. I know I literally just like cleared out this wall, but oh well. Um, so yeah, if you aren't already, I definitely encourage you, just go send it. Just go for it. And if you don't hit it, well, at least you know you tried, you know. I guess that sucks, like knowing you give your best and you don't hit it, but again, you'll never know if you never try. So yeah, I'm giving it a shot. Um, and if this works out, or when this works out, see, gotta unlearn that. When this works out, it's about to be the best thing of my life. Like dream, literal dream come true. I'm hyped for that. Um, I will be holding my breath until that happens. Okay. In the meantime, it means showing up every single day. I know I missed 2 days there. It won't happen again. Um, Showing up every day and just putting in the effort, you know? And at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. Okay, so trying to remember how I did this. Or not remember, but yeah. Okay. I think we just well, there's a microwave in here. So I'm like trying to decide, do I want to make this come all the way out? I think I do want to make it go all the way up to the door, even though it doesn't technically, that's wrong one. No, it doesn't technically do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can put a fridge or a microwave in there above the stove. I kind of like that. All right. So let's get, oh, they're hidden in there. You couldn't tell I love stealing pieces from other parts of the build instead of just like searching them up again. Oh wait, that's why I wasn't using those. I was like, why didn't I use these? Those will like inset it nicely. That's why. Oh yeah, I can use one of these. Let's just get this out of the way. And then we really just want, what do we want? Ooh, do these work? They do. I feel like those are gonna make good cupboards. I guess I don't, well, these gonna work for, they do. Because they've just got that extra bit of detail. Like you can just, like having the front like that, like it's just, like it looks like a cupboard door, you know? Um, Let's get this. There we go. Sometimes it's so hard for me to get that. Yeah, like that looks more like a cupboard than anything else, honestly. And then on this side, I think this is where the decals are going to make a big difference again. I think I'm just going to make them, oh, I'm right down at the time, but basically make it identical to that. But then, oh, actually, I've got these going over the top. But then I don't know how I'm going to do that. Like here, let me show you what I'm thinking about. So like I can go like that, but then it looks a little funky with these like that. Yeah, it just looks funky. It doesn't look right. So how am I gonna do that? I don't think it looks right either, even if I were to stack these. Um, let's try. So moral of the story, go after what you want unapologetically, send it, risk looking like a fool. I guarantee you won't regret it. Honestly, this isn't bad. I think I will still split it. I might even split it into like ones, but like kind of freezing on me there. I think it's telling me it's done. I want to finish this though. So yeah, um, just send it. Go for it. Reach for your goals, and I'll support you. You know, and I'll wish you the best of luck. Like I think uh, I think everyone deserves the world. You know, I think uh, I think we let people tell us that we deserve less, and I just think it's the only way people know. Not the only way, but I think it's the way that people use to get more for themselves. And I don't think it's justified. I think everyone deserves the world. Obviously, we can't all have it, right? But it's like, you know, at risk of getting economic or political, like, I think there's a lot more to go around than we act like there is. And moral of the story is just go get yours, put in the work every day, make it happen, and it'll pay off for you. Um, I know it will. And at the end of the day, it's going to be well worth it. Um, I think your only regret's going to be not doing it sooner. I think that's been mine. So, with that, I'll see y'all later.